Okay, fourth attempt to start this video. Thwarted twice by what looked like a cat hair. There's not another little hair there as well, which is weird because there's no cats, but there is a cat outside, so maybe I picked up a hair from them. So anyway, this thing here, it's Christmas Eve. I want to do a Christmas thing tomorrow, which hopefully I will get round to doing. It's too late to be doing a video, but I'm going to do one anyhow. So let's just get it done, because the more times I restart this and the more times I do silly things, the worse it's going to get. So here we go, and there's quite a few pieces. So I got this polybag just a few days ago, and some more pick-a-brick stuff. And it turns out they've got some even more exciting pieces in the pick-a-brick, so I might go back. But I don't remember where I put my big container which had all the pick-a-brick bits that I was collecting up. What's this thing for? This is strange. Where's the instructions? Did I just throw them on the... Oh, there they are. Throw them on the ground. Yeah, so I don't know where that big container is that I put there. It's around somewhere. Suddenly, as soon as I do this, I really feel tired as soon as I'm opening this thing up. There's just too many steps. 21 steps. Oh, what have I got myself into? So, here we go. We're going to have to do this as fast as I possibly can. You can't see everything. I don't care so much. I do care. I'm not like that. I'm not an uncaring person. I'm a caring person. So here we go. We've got step 1 done. So that's a very, very good start. So 2, 3, 4. So that's step 2 done. So we're at 2 out of 21. So a veritable almost 10%. Oh no, that one's the wrong style. Where's the other side one? Well, I'm confused by this whole thing. Aren't they just the same? No, they come in different styles. There's a left-handed and a right-handed one, but I can only see one of these pieces is stuck in there. That's not. It's in the little plastic bag. Why? Why are some of them in there? What is the purpose of this little plastic bag? I'll have to Google that tomorrow if I ever remember. Finding out what the rationality is around the whole plastic bag situation. So they all seem to be the same orientation. What am I doing wrong here? They're all that way. Oh no, that one. What? Okay, that one's the correct. Okay, fine. It doesn't matter. We're onto it. We're onto it now. But all the other ones seem to be the same way round. Okay, that one goes there. Oh no, we've got those two the opposite. Oh, that's fine. And then we're going to put these things. So this is step number 3. So actually, while I was all like, well, I'm 10% of the way through. That step 2 took way too long. So not so good. Not so good at all. There we go. Yeah, so it's Christmas Eve. And it's very warm today. Not that warm, but pretty warm. And I always think it's just like there's like Christmas music in the shops, and some of it's like, why are we still playing this song? Like that. Do they know it's a Christmas song? Why are we playing this song? That song is terrible, and it's just a wrong song to be singing, playing. But like, why in New Zealand do we have like? It's just, I always just sort of, I'll put this on the wrong side. Oh, that's right, we're doing it on both sides. Like play songs about there being snow and stuff when there's no snow. It doesn't snow at Christmas time in New Zealand. It doesn't snow any time where I live. It's just like, it's the middle of summer. So it's just so painfully silly. So I've done several pieces, there were several steps in one go here. So that was a bit of a jump ahead. I don't even know if you can see that. You can see that on the thing. So here we go. Now what do we have to do? We have to find these two pieces here. So I was thinking, because I'm a little bit sick, but I seem to be getting better, and it's very hard to tell exactly what is wrong with me. But I always think it's like, wow, Christmas, it always happens, right? Things always go wrong at Christmas time when nothing is open, and it's just the worst time to be in your mild mildly inconvenienced, right, by like some condition. Like if you're mildly sick and you kind of want to go, but it's not like an urgent thing, then you kind of have to, it's a struggle. But then I'm like, well, that's the good thing about, having it in summer, is that you're less likely to get. Imagine if you were, in a place where it's cold in the middle of winter, then it would be way worse. So now I have to stop with my silly thinking about what it's like to have Christmas in winter, and going, I don't think I've ever had this piece before. Like, look at this piece. I'm going to put it on this little white box. Look at that. It looks like that close up. That's not helping at all. So, but it's a strange piece. I don't think I've ever actually had this piece before. It's like a very useful dangling off the side piece, but only one stud wide. So, nice to see a new random piece appear. That could in fact be a very useful little piece. So, nice. And next we have to find this one. Is this even on? We're over here, I think. No, we're not over here. Like, oh no, we have to put these blue things on. Okay. I was like, where do these come from? This is actually the step that these things appear on, and I have to do it correctly. So those two go there, and then that one goes around. Well, this is actually quite fun, this step. So going around the outside. So I almost got Netflix, but I'm not actually that excited about it. I did get like some series of, so we don't put any more on here. A series of Star Trek Voyager from the library, and I'm like, well, that's all I can be bothered watching at the moment. So I'm probably not going to be bothered to get a streaming service again, which makes me sound incredibly boring. As I cough. So that's actually me just clearing my throat. It's not a healthy problem. But I do definitely, yesterday I felt not quite fine, but hardly what I would call sick. And it's all like, well, I probably should go get tested for COVID, but I'm pretty sure, like, I don't have COVID, because it doesn't make any sense how I could possibly do that. Given that this is being a condition that's like been festering away for weeks, and nobody that I know has caught COVID from me in that time, from the people that I've interacted with, and it doesn't match the symptoms. But it is a chesty thing. It just doesn't seem to fit. But then I do have this very strange quirk where I don't really seem to get sick the way that you're supposed to get sick for things sometimes. So it's like, well, what if it's just my quirky way of getting COVID, and I caught it from somebody randomly. But I'm pretty sure I don't. And I'm like, well, I thought, well, I'll wait a few more days, and then I'll see how it progresses, and I'll avoid people who are vulnerable, and I'll avoid people in general, and then if it gets worse, I'll go and get a silly test. But I don't really want to get a thing stuck up my nose, because I'm a big baby when it comes to this. It's like, I'd much rather someone jab me in the arm with a needle multiple times than to have someone ram something up my nose. So it's like, well, that's not a good attitude, and I feel bad. But if I actually did have like proper like COVID symptoms, then I'd be straight off to the testing station. So I'm not that silly. There we go. Actually, the thing is, I'm more worried about the fact that I've done something to my lungs from inhaling fumes that I shouldn't. I'm always obsessed with this. I'm so obsessed with damaging my lungs, with not damaging my lungs, which is going to be the way it will for the rest of my life, because I'm always concerned about my lungs. But you can get out of the way. At that point in life where you're like, every time I get something wrong with my lungs, I'm like terrified that it's the end. But let's finish this thing. Kind of ruined the mood there, didn't I? I didn't have anything wrong with my lungs. I actually went for a run this evening. And it started off actually, I was like, oh, my lungs aren't so good today. But then it was fine after a few moments. And it's like, oh, okay, fine. And I ran past a kid. And they had a Santa hat on. And they said, Merry Christmas. That is a true story. I'm not doing this at all in the order that it's supposed to be in. So I'm a bit confused actually by the. I was just like that was a pretty depressing commentary to say in this video, but nobody watches these videos except if they're sorry about my finger, except if it's a gross thing on my finger too, except if there's a video about helicopters. So what's up with that? Like I posted 2 videos finally up. Oh, I forgot to publish another video tonight. But you know, I post a video about a helicopter and then there's a whole pile of views, but I don't think there's many views. It's probably like those 5-second video views, and then they're like, I don't want to watch this video. How do I get this piece in? Am I supposed to put this in first? No. Oh, look at this is weird. Okay, this is quite hard to put in. This piece here. I must have done something wrong. It seems to match up because I guess you can. Like it just feels like it's rubbing up against because I watched that there's another controversy. It is. Oh no, it does fit. It does fit. I've got it all. Wait, where did I get this? Why have I got 2? Why have I got 2 here? What have I done? What did I put this one in for? How am I going to get? How am I going to get that one off? Oh no. All right. That actually works. So that's what that part is for. Gosh, didn't realise that. Yes. So a person said hello to me, Merry Christmas, while I was running, which is interesting. And oh, this doesn't go there. And where's the other one? That took a little while. And I've forgotten what else I was going to say. Yes, there were too many people watch videos on helicopters. This does not look the same. It does look the same. Okay. I am at the correct position here. We are going fine. Except, we've got more of these. They're really leaning into this piece, aren't they? So this new piece is like the star attraction of this entire set. Except I need one more. There's one more. So this is really, I think this is going to be the big new piece for 2022. As the new year is quickly coming upon us. That's from doing gardening, by the way. Sorry for the grossness. I actually had a bandage on it before, but that was looking a bit gross. So I did some more gardening this evening, and I was careful. I was wearing gloves, but still, because it must be my incredibly enthusiastic garden hoeing, and it was just like, oh, I've gone and hurt myself, damaged my skin, which is a bit silly. So I've got to find another one of these, which is there, and so we're getting to the point where we're almost finished, except I've forgotten which step we were up to. So I've done this in completely the wrong order. I don't understand. So that one actually goes off center. So that's an off center piece. So that's unexpected. Okay, I have to start doing this in the order. It's just hard to do this at night, upside down. The wheels have to go on. So that's a thing. This is a hard. Okay, that's one done. Oh, I had a little motor. What did I do with that motor? Here it is. I felt really sad. I salvaged this from my employment situation where we have lots of old school RCX Lego. These were put in the box where the kids play with when the 5-year-olds play with. And this poor little motor's had its little thingy broken off. So it does actually still work. You can actually feel that it's making the sound. So sometimes when you have these old ones, what happens, but I've just realized it's not going to work, is it? So sometimes they break internally, and then this bit here freely moves around and is pretty much useless. But you can kind of take them apart. I think I've taken them apart beforehand. I don't remember if I've been particularly successful at putting it back together. But if that one was broken on the inside but the outside bit was fine, maybe you could swap them over and this could be saved. I just feel like it should, because the world's going to run out of those one of those days. I, of course, have got actually quite a few of these recently, and if I get around to making videos about them, it's going to be exciting. But not this one, because this one is broke. But I'm like, oh no, if only I had salvaged this beforehand, before it had gotten ruined by the childs who have been ruining these things. So that was a bit sad. So now we're up to finishing. So yeah, I worked recently for at my working with kids job, which is the first time this last 3-4 months, which was weird. But there you go. Back to things soon though. So that one goes there, and this one goes there. So I have in fact missed out. So that one is this. I have done something wrong. I feel... Oh no, that's actually how it's meant to look. So the last thing is just the stickers. So that little box thing must be the sticker. So what have we got left over? Like we haven't got any spurious looking piece that doesn't belong. So we've finished it. That's what the car looks like, and it comes with this little box. This is amazing. And so inside the box, which has 4 holes on the front, we actually have the sticker sheet. Like, I have never seen that before. And look, there's an extra spare piece in there. So it's a box with the stickers on it. I'm not going to put the stickers on, sorry. And does it really, like, I don't know if you really need the stickers. Like, where's the plastic bag? I mean, it does add a little tiny bit, but not, like, I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, in some cases, you know, sure, I'm sure people watching this will be, like, pretty disappointed that I didn't put the stickers on. But in this case, I don't really need the stickers. Like, look at them. They're just pretty much blue with little small accents and stuff. So this is a McLaren race car. So I've never actually got any of these Speed Champion sets before. I've always kind of been like, I don't know, they're just cars. But, I mean, if they had a car like my actual car, then I might get one. That would be kind of funny. I can't imagine they'd actually make a Lego Smart for 2, but you never know. You never know. Or a Lego Toyota 1982 Toyota Starlet, which are the cars that I currently own. So if they did, that would be awesome. But there you go. So that's fun. It's no good seeing it that way. It's like you have to drive it around in the woods. It moves fine. It's fine. I got this because they pretty much don't really have anything at Polybags at the moment when I went in. They do change, right? But they were mainly just creator sets. And creator sets, I'm yawning. Creator sets aren't so exciting at Polybags, especially when you're right next door to the pick-a-brick walls. You're like, wow. But one of them is kind of cute. It has like a snail or something in it. So I might get the snail one day. But who knows. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're going to do a non-Lego Christmassy thing, I hope. Bye. Merry Christmas. Late, because this video will not get posted for another 5 weeks or something. But anyway, bye.